Well, joining us this morning is Christa Lundy, the Executive Director of the Meadville Area Chamber of Commerce. Hi, Christa. How are you today?
Good morning. I am well. It wasn't too rainy coming in. It was all good.
I think we're all kind of waiting for summer to get here now,
We
right?
are. So
it doesn't stop you from planning and getting ready for a lot of big events coming up.
It does not. I said, I can't believe it's June already, but we are so busy planning fall things right now because our June things are pretty much in order. Next Wednesday, is it next Wednesday? The 4th? Yeah. 1 week from today is our women's golf outing. So
wow.
Hard to believe we'll be out at Mount Hope Golf Course. We still have room for teams. We're still looking for a few gift baskets from people for the ladies, for the golfers. I have an abundance of volunteers this year, so that's fantastic. A lot of people said, hey, I can't sponsor, or hey, I'm new to the chamber. Can I come meet some people? So going to be a great day out at Mount Hope Golf Course. We have close to 20 teams so far. We can still take a few more. You don't have to be a chamber member to join. Just get 4 ladies together that can putt and one that can really golf and come have a great time.
Yeah.
We have a lot of people from the community that are volunteering, running games, helping me at the pavilion, taking team photos, that kind of thing. So that is June 4th.
And all of that benefits the chamber.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And you're meeting new people. So that's what we're all about, making connections and building relationships. I've had a lot of events since I've been here. Actually, we've had a couple of ribbon cuttings. We had our Business Women's Roundtable group out in Cambridge Springs. We had our after hours at Vitality Natural Health and Wellness and learned all about both those places. So it's been really great. We've been really busy, but after the women's golf outing, the night before actually is on the 3rd Tuesday, the next Tuesday is our after hours for June. So we're kicking it off starting right in that first week. We'll be at Crawford Heritage Community Foundation at Christian Marr's office, the newly renovated community boardroom there. It's beautiful, so looking forward to being there. I don't know if we've been there in quite some time. We've used that room for meetings. We just had our time management seminar there. We've been there for Nonprofit Day on Leadership Meadville Day. But I don't think the community or the membership as a whole has gone to visit there. So looking forward to that.
We've done election coverage from there a couple
it's a great
times.
room.
It is. It's wonderful.
Yeah. And speaking of Leadership Meadville, 2 weeks from this Friday, on Friday the 13th, we will be out at the Oaks in Conneaut Lake and have Leadership Meadville 15 graduation and celebration. This is the first year we've done this and had a separate morning for the graduation festivities. We made Economic Development Day a full day. Instead of in the past, it's been half a day and then our leadership luncheon. But economic development really needs its own day, especially with so many things happening in our region now. And it was a great day a couple Fridays ago. But yeah, that Friday the 13th, we'll be out at the Oaks having a great lunch. And the class will be there in the morning and we'll go over their presentations and what they thought of the class and let us know anybody that's interested in being part of the class. And I think I have 10 applications so far, so there's still room. I have room for 10 more. We'll get them in the next couple weeks. June 15th is the deadline for those. But come listen to us, listen to the class, and we give away a couple awards that day, have a great lunch. It's open to anyone can attend, come see the class and see who's winning those awards and see them get their certificates, receive those from Gary Spetz, our facilitator. And, of course, we have a guest speaker each year, and this year I'm very excited. Gabe Panchora of Hagen Business Machines of Meadville, who is Leadership Meadville alumni. He's on the committee. He's one of our ambassadors. He's just an emerging leader,
A ball of
2025. He is. If we could bottle his energy, oh, my gosh, I definitely wish I could on mornings like this. So. But Gabe Panchora is just a great young person doing remarkable things. And for many of those reasons, he is one of our emerging leaders this year that was recognized at our Diamond Awards. But he'll be speaking about getting involved in your community. So, and what that does for you and helps you grow your business and make connections and make friends and just feel good about supporting your community that you grew up in. So
I had a chance to talk to him back at
yes,
the
you
Chili
did.
Chowder and Soup Cook-Off, and just so friendly, and I don't know, he was, again, just a lot
and
of
that was
energy.
before we even knew he was going to be winning the award. That
Yeah.
was at Chili Chowder Soup Cook-Off, and he's on the committee, and he came just to volunteer. So yeah.
That's great. And then again, you mentioned the deadline's coming up, middle part of June?
Yes.
But you're going to
Don't
be gearing
wait
up
till
for,
then.
Yeah, don't wait till then. But you think about it, it's like June. Oh my gosh, July, August, and then it's back to another round of leadership. It's crazy.
And June 15th, that's that big Father's Day weekend that's so busy in Meadville. There's so many things happening. The Thurston Classic is happening. A lot of things that weekend. The the historic house tour through the Baldwin Reynolds Museum. And the week before is First Friday. That weekend is Second Saturday. So First Fridays, Second Saturdays, and a lot of places are having live music now. So get out and support them. A lot happening.
Yeah, I start to get nervous when I'm like driving through Townville and you start to see the banner for the Townville Old Home Days. It's like, oh gosh, summer's going fast.
Because that's usually when it's half over.
Yeah.
So I grew up in Townville.
Yep.
I don't miss Old Home Days. That is always the second weekend in July there. But yeah, a lot happening. And we're planning, I have in front of me, mark your calendars for Thunder in the City. We printed off thousands of these for upcoming car shows or festivals that are happening in our region, and gave them to our committee last week when we met. So if they're going somewhere where there's a car show, drop a bunch of these so people can see for our car show, Jeep show, bike show, bike parade down through town, live music. We have live music from the time Thunder starts till the time it ends this year for the first time.
Wow.
And new, I found out yesterday, Firehouse Tap and Grill as our main entertainment sponsor. So a big thank you to Dave Stone, one of the owners there at Firehouse Tap and Grill, and who has been on the Thunder Committee for many, many years. Appreciate him. And then Bayshore Homes is also one of those entertainment sponsors to add the entertainment during the day after the Meadville Master the Mic singing competition, right up through the evening. We have some extra music. So they are, and then Street Track and Trail, of course, is another one. They do a tremendous job for us, have supported us from the time before I was even there, part of Thunder. So a big thank you to Street Track and Trail for also allowing us vehicles to get around that weekend and put up barricades and take stuff to and from the office downtown. So those are our three main sponsors of Thunder, and big thanks to them. But that's August 1st and 2nd, and we are busy planning that.
Wow.
And you're probably too young, Luke, but for those of you that are listening that are my age, maybe a little younger and a little older, we are bringing something back. We are kicking Thunder in the City off the night before, on Thursday night, with the Tool City Hot Summer Night Cruise-In. So Thursday, July 31st, get your classic, vintage, antique, just beautiful car out, clean it up and get it ready like we used to do on Friday nights, and we're going to cruise the Diamond.
Wow.
And we're going to cruise downtown Meadville. And Cool 101.7 is going to have music playing. We're going to have some food trucks in the Diamond. I talked to Mary and Manano from the city yesterday. So 70s, 80s, and 90s music will be playing. And we're going to line up on Main Street like they do for the Halloween parade, and come in past Pizza Villa, around the Diamond, down Chestnut Street, down to Market Street, and then back up Arch, back on Park Avenue, and just a big loop around town. Lineup is from 6 to 7, and from 7 to 9 is the cruise-in. So get your chairs and sit them in the Diamond to watch all the cars and visit with people. Get your music playing out of your car, I'm sure. Probably won't even be able to hear the music. Well, there'll be so much music playing, so.
This is like the sequel to American Graffiti here.
There we go. But we've heard a lot of people like very nostalgic, very much looking forward to it. I'm anxious just to see all the cars, and the vintage cars are like cars that I drove now at this point. It's kind of sad, but yeah, so really looking forward to that. And then kicking off, Jake's Blues is going to be our music. The first night, we have Clever Norman opening up for Jake's Blues on Friday night, and Jake is local and veteran and great name, great entertainer, period. So looking forward to that Friday night, the 1st. And then we have Me and the Boy opening for Mayflower Hill Saturday night. So some good acts, and then music throughout the day. So Yeah,
That's
it's going to be a
great.
great weekend, and I don't want to think about that. There's so much happening in between, but we're planning that and getting final things ready for that.
I was just thinking, you hustling, around town trying to get everything together,
Yeah.
and then it's like you'll be doing that a month later with the wine walk.
We will be, and we're already getting not nominations. We're getting applications in for that to be part of the wine walk, and that is September 13th. So that is fast approaching as well. So
September. Didn't we just start this year?
we did, and
This
we're
goes
almost
so fast.
we're almost up. But a lot of things are happening. So, and we were talking beforehand. When we don't have work things, it's nice to take that time and breathe and, not be going a million places. But it's also nice that we mention, I don't know how many times over the years, not only just in your hometown, but go to a neighboring town, park, and just walk around, explore, see what's there. Introduce yourself to some of those business owners that are supporting your local ball team, your church team, your fundraisers, whatever it might be.
Yeah.
Take the time to walk around. You don't have to buy something at every place, but support them if you can. Eat local, drink local, shop local, support local.
It's so important if you're somebody trying to be part of events like this, or if you're having an event, to get that information out as quickly as possible, even if it's 6 months down the road, to start that process, because there's so much going on, and it's so important to just make sure your stuff's out in that mix. And then you add the networking part to it. That's why it's important, to do the golf outing, to attend a chamber event, so that if you're hosting something or a part of another event, you can promote that within the conversations you're having.
Right, and not only just on social media or on shows like this that we do, at events that we're doing, in the newsletter, on our website, a little bit of everything, but we want to know what our members are doing. Tomorrow morning, we actually have a member orientation. We have them quarterly. So if anyone is new to the chamber, or if you are interested in joining the chamber, or you're like, I don't even know what the chamber is really about, I hear about it from some of my colleagues, or I've heard about it, join us from 8 to 9:30 tomorrow morning at the chamber office. We're at 908 Diamond Park. Right on Diamond Park there, the beautiful Allegheny College Founders House, yellow house with the white pillars. But Julie and Stephanie and I will go over all things chamber. We will ask people, what their business is, what their business is about. So we want to learn about your business as well, not just stand there and talk to you about the chamber. We want to learn about the businesses that are in that room and have them, share ideas, share what's happening with their business, and then ask any questions to us. And they are usually very informative and great resource. People exchange business cards. Some of our ambassadors will be there as well. So,
Well, the other
they're
thing,
free to come attend.
the other thing, Chris, is you got sometimes people that will ask you a question, and now a lot of times you'll have the answer, but for those rare times where you go, you know what? I know somebody.
Absolutely, and that is key. Surround yourself with positive people and people that know things about topics you don't, or maybe experts. If someone needs something tech savvy, I am not your girl, but I know people that are great at things like that. I'm not real super artistic, but I know great artsy, creative minds that are doing great things. If you want to plan an event, I'm your girl. I can help you with most things with that kind of thing. If you want to build relationships, I'm there to help you with that. Just be yourself and listen more than you talk when you're in a new conversation. Take things in kind of thing. We all have things that we are great at. We all have hidden talents. And again, I have surrounded myself with great people at the office, with ambassadors, with the staff. Everybody kind of does their own thing, but we are a great team together for the bigger picture, for the chamber as a whole, and for our community and region as a whole.
I'm going to bring up something to your point in a second. Let's do this. You're watching The Morning Drill on Stream TV and on the Armstrong Neighborhood Channel. Christa Lundy with us here this morning, Executive Director of the Meadville Area Chamber of Commerce. Again, one of those great things that you provide, like the HR Consortium.
Yep.
And you were just at one
Yesterday we were at Haas's, and again, I think people thought it was their Monday and weren't thinking it was Tuesday. We didn't have a great turnout, but Alan Clark from the 911 Center from Crawford County Emergency Department was there. I took 2 pages of notes. It was So informative, so educational. We had probably 6 or 7 of us there. We have these HR roundtables once a month and bring in a different speaker talking about a different topic. And again, they're free. They're educational. They are HR consortium, but you don't have to be the specific HR person at your workplace. We had some bigger businesses represented yesterday, some smaller businesses, and they all were so like, this was great. Like, I don't know why more people aren't here. You learned what he gave us handouts of what you should have in your emergency kit at work, at home, steps that you should do. There were action steps to do, not just talking at us about things. So it was really, really great. And I brought some of those back to the office, and I'm going to send that and give those out at my board meeting, and give a little recap of what he talked about. So that's another 15 businesses that weren't there that can learn about what they can do. And next month we have Marianne Manano, our city manager, will be there, and she's going to give us an update on the city and what's happening. And I'm hoping to get one of the county commissioners there as well, so we can have a city and a county update. And then we have someone from DCED coming in the next month. We have different speakers coming in each month, and why not come to this for free and hear what's happening or hear from these experts, whether you're the HR person or not. They're a great resource and just another free part of your membership.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And again, if you're kind of trying to figure out all this stuff, that's where that call to the chamber to say, hey, can I have 5 minutes of your time? I'm trying to figure out how to get my business, more engaged or more involved.
And those people can have as much time as they need. 5 minutes probably isn't going to do it.
No,
but I knew what you meant. Yeah. But like I always want to schedule a half an hour or an hour with people. Let's just sit down and first of all, tell me about your business. Tell me what keeps you up at night. What can we help you with? Who can we connect you to? What can we do for you? Kind of thing, basic. And then, here's a few things that we do. Here's a few of our board members' contacts names. Here's our ambassadors. Then here's events and programs, our leadership program, our foundation connecting, business and community leaders to students, trying to keep students in our, working pool here.
I was just laughing because I could just picture you saying, here's a few things that we do, thinking like just this hour.
Yeah, just this week.
There's a lot. We don't want to overwhelm you, but there's a lot. Hey, also some great chamber trips that people can take part in.
There are actually the Italy trip. There's still time to join us on the Italy trip. We are collaborating with the Venango Chamber of Commerce, and I'm very excited. Stephanie and I, both from the chamber office, are taking friends with us and going, and then we have 20-some more people going from the Meadville Chamber, and then we're working with the Venango Chamber. I know they have 30 to 40 people, so we're going to have 2 buses of people from our region in Italy, making connections, building friendships, making memories, and really looking forward
eating pizza.
To yes, and gelato. I will eat gelato before pizza, but yes. And a lot of people will be drinking wine, but just the architecture, the history, the people, the food, the experience. Very much looking forward to that. And by next week, I should have the chamber trip in January back. I had to change the resort. I sent information out a little prematurely, so those of you that got that information, I apologize. We had a little snafu, and it was a little pricey, so we went. We're going to another different resort. Looking forward to it. Amy Rechtenwald is doing a tremendous job for us, and I should have that flyer by next week at the latest. And that's that last week of January to the first week of February. All-inclusive tropical paradise, somewhere warm. Looking forward to that always.
You might have to do 2 trips, one in February or January, and then one like now, because if the weather doesn't break, so many people are just like they're going crazy.
I know. I'm not a super hot weather person. Like I like this in the fall, going to Italy. I'll have my little light jacket on, and great weather. But don't get me wrong, I love the sunshine and the pool and so forth, but we go somewhere where it's not 95 and not like sweltering hot that I'm profusely sweating. Like we go comfortable, and there's cabanas you can lay on, or there's the pool you can get in, the beach you can walk, or activities that you can do. There's entertainment during the day, entertainment at night, air-conditioned restaurants.
You bring your own entertainment too.
We do bring our own entertainment with about 50 people that love to have a good time. And I'm telling you, the best thing from these trips is the friendships that I've made. Just example, this last trip, I had a few new couples that went on the trip that I knew from the chamber, just seeing them at different things over the years, but now are truly some of my best friends. We started a supper club. We get together at someone's house each month. We've done that since January. Happens to be my house this weekend. People are coming to. It's just the best. That's the bonus of those trips.
And I've heard stories where people who've gone on the trip are doing things together outside, and they've never, they didn't do that before. They didn't really know each other very well, or that's the kind of networking and relationships that come out of something like this. So
absolutely
take advantage of it. Real quick, I want to mention because it is a great time around here in the summer. So many great establishments with local entertainment.
Yes.
Get out and just enjoy the summer with folks.
Absolutely, you and I are big proponents of that. Supporting live music, local musicians. My son Logan happens to be one of them. Julie Panchora from our office is half of 50 Miles to Empty. Yeah. We go to support them wherever they are in the summer. So get out and support your live music. I know Silver Shores has a lot of music. Julian's has live music on the patio. Davenport's has live music. Riverside Brewing, Gatehouse Winery, a lot of places have live music, and go support them and support your local musicians and have a great meal or a cocktail or a mocktail while you're there.
Yeah. Christa, if folks have any questions, they want more information, they want to become chamber members, how do they get a hold of you?
Join us tomorrow at the chamber office at 908 Diamond Park in Meadville for our member orientation. If you can't make that, feel free to call and schedule a one-on-one appointment with any of us. It's 814-337-8030, or leave a message on Facebook or our website, meadvillechamber.com.
Great seeing you this morning.
You too.
All the best.